Hi, my name is Shania. In our class, we have been reading a book called All the Ways Home, and this will be my little project on all your ways home. First, I will be telling a little bit about myself. As I said, my name is Shania. I'm 9 years old. I have no siblings, but I do have a dog that recently turned 1. His name is Simba. I have a very big family who cares for me. My mom, dad, uncles, aunts, cousins, grandparents, and my dog. I go to a school called Sam Chapman Public School. I have made many friends. My hobbies are reading, drawing, singing, piano, acting, figure skating, ice hockey, dancing, and in dancing I do many styles. Want to know who lives in the house with me? Let's talk about that. In my home, only my parents live with me and my dog. My mom's name is Abby. She helps me with my projects. My dad's name is Kapil. He helps me with my math. My dog's name is Simba. He's a golden retriever and he helps me with finding food around the home that he eats afterwards. This is my home right now, or rather last summer. This is my family tree. As you can see, the boxes are different colors. The colors represent the different generations. Me and Simba are the current generation. Then comes my parents and my aunts and uncles. Then comes my grandparents, grand-aunts, and grand-uncles. Then comes my great-grandparents. If you can see, the only purple box is my only grandparent because she is the only one that is alive. Please note that the names are nicknames. I am sure that you'll have lots of fun reading them. These are some pictures of myself. The first one is when I was 3 years old. The second one is when I was 6 years old. And the third one is now. And this year is very special because this is the year when I got my dog. These are the pictures of my family. Here you can see my parents, Simba, and me. Let me share my background with you. My background is Indian, but I was born in America and raised in Canada so far, so I have 3 nationalities. Why Indian? Almost my whole family is born in India, so that makes 1/3 of me Indian. Why American? Well, because I was born there, so that makes 1/3 of me American. Why Canadian? 1/3 of me is Canadian because I moved to Canada shortly after my birth and have been living here. I am proud of my cultural heritage and my 3 countries. This is my ima. In Japanese culture, an ima is a wooden block where you write 3 wishes. These are the 3 things that I will write and wish for. 1. For my dog. I hope my dog never gets a sickness. 2. For myself. I hope I will always be good. 3. For my family. I hope that I will always be with them. Now let's talk about the most expensive thing I own. I think that would be a piano that costs around $5,000. I know, that's a lot. And least expensive thing I've had. I think that would be a stuffy, probably around just $1 from a dollar store. This slide is about how the character Shoma has changed. I don't really feel Shoma has changed from the beginning because Shoma was nice in the beginning and is now. Shoma cared about Kaide from the beginning and still does now. Shoma always tried to make Kaide meet his dad and still tries now. Let's talk about what is home for Shoma. If I would ask Shoma what is home for him, I think he would say, home is when you have someone who loves you. I think an example would be Kaide. Because before Kaide was in Tokyo, Shoma was alone. But when Kaide came, Shoma had company, so it would probably feel different. And Kaide loved him because Shoma loved and cared for Kaide. Kaide would be an example because he loved Shoma. Maybe not before, but definitely now, because he can trust him now. But I feel that Shoma always trusted him. Now, let's switch to Kaide. I feel that Kaide has changed since the beginning because Kaide could not control himself very well, but now he can because the incident that happened between him and Jory. Kaide did not like Mr. Ames, but now he's okay with him. He's not fully good, but he's better at least. Kaede used to miss his dad, but he doesn't now because now he knows that his dad doesn't really do anything for him. Now, let's talk about home for Kaede. If I would ask Kaede what is home for him, I think he would say, home is when you're with someone who stays with you. I think an example would be Shoma. I don't think an example would be his dad, because when his dad was with him, he was happy. But when he left, he felt lonely and missed him. But when he went to Shoma's, he was happy again. And that's because he had company. 2. Shoma would be an example because when Kaede missed his dad, he came to Tokyo. And there was Shoma, not his dad. Number 3. I don't think an example would be his dad because he left him alone with his grandpa and then he just talked to him in 9 years. He didn't even meet him at the end of the story. And when Kaede and Shoma thought he was in Sapporo and Kaede even went there, he was actually in New Zealand. Now let's talk about home for me. If someone would ask me what is home to me, I would say when you have someone that is always there for you and you can talk to them about your problems. Number 2, when you have a dog with you. Because when I don't have someone there for me and I can't talk to anyone about my problems and feelings, then I don't feel good. And probably many people would say that too. 2, when I don't have a dog, I feel very lonely, even if there are many people around me. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you liked it. Please take a moment to think about what is home to you. Bye!